ABC Sports College Football presents something special from the Big Ten. The Penn State Nittany Lions and the Michigan Wolverines. To sit above this massive old history-laden stadium and look out across the countryside, which is Mother Nature's palette this time of the year, is really a privilege. And college football, in its 125th year, may never be better than it will be in today's ball game.
I believe they're very much underrated. Terry Collins, as a matter of fact, leads the nation in passing. They're fifth-year seniors. They are very accurate. Running backs, you ask, we've got them today. Ki-Jana Carter and Tyrone Wheatley, explosive running backs, big play people, both of them coming off of an injury.
But in ball, the field is in very good condition. It has dry, and it's been dry all week long. And so here we go with a big one. Mike Archie, 4 yards deep, will down it, and Penn State's first possession will begin at their own 20-yard line. And the offense comes on the field with big number 12 stepping in. He's big enough to play tight end, 6'5", 235, a fifth-year senior from West Lawn, Pennsylvania, and you see his numbers there. He has had a very good year. So this could be the day the Collins boys ride roughshod across the countryside. Both quarterbacks are named Collins. Ki-Jana Carter and Brian Milne open up in the backfield behind Kerry Collins. And Penn State's first play is a pass. Collins is hit hard, but delivers the ball to Ki-Jana Carter. And if you had questions about Art on the first play, a pass. And Kerry Collins will give it this time to Carter. Ki-Jana runs it up the middle, pops it to the outside. He has great speed. He needs a little help on the corner. He takes it to midfield, and it's a first down. High Law stayed with him and made the play. Will get after you quickly. And if you're not careful with them, you'll be 21 points down. Very explosive offense. Mike Archie checks into the backfield now. Archie is a good pass receiver as well as being a slashing darter of a runner. Cuts it back into the middle. And in front for Penn State is led on the strong side by Hartings and Conlon. They line up with the tight end Kyle Brady, and that is a formidable threesome to run behind. Penn State. 3rd down and 2 for the Lions. Pressure comes. Kerry Collins pass drilled and completed to Bobby Engram at the Michigan 33 and a first down. Ki-Jana Carter is the deep back now. He has the ball. Pounds away, gets across the 30. Collins swings it out to Carter, catches it, gets a first down. Inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Scott going in motion. Collins to Carter. He goes to the 12. Mike Archie in the middle. And he has taken 24-yard try. And it's good. And so Penn State, in its opening possession, starts at the 20-yard line and goes down to the 12, where they settle for a 3-0 lead.
Saw what Penn State did into that win. 6 runs, 5 passes.
Yep. From the 4-yard line, it's Seth Smith. Penalty flags are flying, and Smith is buried short of the 10-yard line. It's against Michigan, as the Wolverines will snap it from their own 4-yard line. Penn State to a 3-0 lead on the first possession. Todd Collins' first pass is completed to Trumer. And Damani Trumer runs across the 20 and clears the 25 chain. Michigan sends Smith in motion. And Collins dumps it off. Here comes Seth Smith, the freshman from Carbondale, Illinois, out to the 34-yard line. Michigan now. Wheatley is the obvious man. The celebrated tailback just now rounding into form after a separated shoulder. Trumer Hayes and a former quarterback. Reamer is the tight end and a very good receiver.
Go to your strength with Collins.
2nd down and 2. They again go to Trumer. The Penn State defender slipped and fell. And Damani Trumer turns in another big play. Pittman slipped. 1st and 5. Here's your first run. It's Wheatley. And they track him down after he picks up maybe a yard. Not marked by a lot of all-stars. Gelzheiser is anybody's all-star. But this is a bunch of guys that will do their job the way they're coached to do it. They will stay at home and they will knock your hat off. They are tough people who play together well. Dingle and Holmes now. Dingle's had a sore knee. Holmes a sore shoulder. They're both out of the ball game right now with Jason Collins and they're not fancy, but they just simply do what they're supposed to do. Here's Todd Collins underneath to Amani Toomer, who gets away and has a first down inside the 30-yard line. Put it on the 25. Wheatley. They cut him off at the pass pretty well. He had to jump over down and 10. It's been a while. This is up the middle. Yeboah-Kodie to the 12-yard line in the first quarter. First possession for Michigan started on the 4. Yeboah-Kodie gets a yard. Remersma, the tight end, is moving around. He's a big target. The ball's thrown toward him and he can't reach it. Remersma, former quarterback, now playing tight end, is the holder. Kick is up and it hit the upright and bounced away. No good. Lead after Michigan misses the field goal. And Carter carries. And the pick will use. It's Carter again. Searches through and finds his way to the 30.
They need to stay and win some games. San Diego's taking off.
That's the tight end, Kyle Rivera.
Very good player.
Second down. This is the fullback, John Whitman, 6'3". First down Lions midfield. Kerry Collins, good fake. Man is wide open. Freddie Scott, first down Lions, Michigan 32.
Outstanding fake. Play action will hold the linebackers. You see 37 Irons, he went the other way. The whole middle of the field is going to be open where Irons, the middle linebacker, is supposed to be.
Lions lead it 3-0. This is their second possession of the ball game. Mike Archie, number 2, carries. Steve Morrison now with 5 tackles. As Kerry Collins throws under pressure. Val Brady, tight end, fighting for the first down and may have first quarter. That's Freddie Scott. Give it to Ki-Jana Carter, looking for the block on the corner. Will find his way to about the 21. Michigan 21. Mike Archie is the deep back.
They come.
Archie gets the ball out there all by himself. He's a tailback. And he's down inside the 5. First and goal, Penn State.
The 2 linebackers on the inside were blitzing. I don't know whose responsibility this was. If the linebackers were supposed to blitz.
Possession for 3 points. Now you've got both those big fullbacks in there, Mills and Whitman. And you give it to, the quarterback flips it to the tight end, Olshammer. Keith Olshammer for the touchdown.
First down is a great down to throw on the goal line. Little play action holds the linebackers. The tight end, Collins, a 5th-year senior.
Penn State steps out to a 10-0 lead over Michigan. Their first possession. 41 seconds remaining now in the first quarter. 10-0. Penn State leading. They continue to jump all over people in the first quarter, and Michigan continues to be relatively inept, or at least quiet in the first quarter in scoring. This is Tyrone Wheatley carrying for Michigan's ball. Second down and 6. And Wheatley, looking for the outside, will lose on the play as Yeboah-Kodie steps in there and makes the hit. He's the man in motion now. And Todd Collins rolls looking for the deep play. Has to go underneath on it. The penalty flag is thrown. Amani Toomer, it's 10 yards. It is pass interference. 4-yard penalty, but the important thing, of course, is to flip marker over and make it a first down. Yeboah-Kodie with one of those plays where you might be tempted to go big.
Single coverage down here.
Looking back to Yeboah-Kodie, turns his back, spins into the crowd, comes away with a first down, loses the ball, and Penn State recovers it. Jason Collins, the strong safety, recovered it.
Well, watch number 8. That's Collins. Jason Collins, he's not only going to recover it, but he's going to strip him from the ball. He's got a good hold on it right here. Now he's pulling. He's got another safety there. So if he doesn't get the ball...
Just beginning the third quarter with Carter and Whitman. And Kerry Collins goes to the sidelines to the big tight end, Brady. Brady gets past the marker. And a first down.
Passing leaders, quarterbacks in the nation. Kerry Collins leads it. Todd Collins is 6th. What a machine this Penn State offense is as you take a look at Todd Collins on the sideline.
Ki-Jana Carter picks up a commotion. Ki-Jana Carter has it, carrying it in the left hand. The right hand is the one that was injured. He gets safely around the corner, turns on the jets and goes inside.
From the other side of the field, tight end's going to get a good block. Brady. Harding's the guard, is going to get a block, number 50. The 2 wide receivers are down there working. Nobody touches Carter until he gets about 10 yards downfield.
Handed up the middle. And it's Ki-Jana Carter, butting head. It's second down and goal just inside the 5. This is Carter. Touchdown, penalty flag. Hold the phone. Let's see what the flag's about. Holding Penn State, no TD. Bring it back.
Watch the right side of the screen. 53, that's the Conlon, the strong side.
Good receiver, remember. Kerry Collins getting pressure. Turns upfield and taken down at the 14. Steve Morrison, number 36, on the Michigan 14. And Kerry Collins swings the ball out to Archie. And Mike Archie will get back to the 10. And it'll be through. Fred Conway kicked the 24-yarder in the very first possession of the ball game. Everything looks good and is good. Well, he hit it with considerable authority. Long kick. Wind helping a little bit. Smith downs it. Wheatley gets back to the coaches staying where they are. No move. Todd Collins looks down the middle and throws, and the ball is dropped by Amani Toomer. He was in traffic, no question. Ball back because of penalty. Now they're rolling downhill from this starting point. The pass is completed to the big tight end, Kyle Brady. And Brady goes all the way down to the Michigan 20. That is his 4th catch in the ball game, and you just knew this big guy was going to have a big day. But you can just smell it coming.
He blocks, slow blocks. The man that's supposed to be covering him is the strong safety. Thompson was fooled by the play action. That's why the play action of Collins was so good. He should have been.
Kerry Collins gives it to Ki-Jana Carter, and Carter adds to his total. That's his 10th carry. 20 to go in the first half. Penn State threatening again. The ball goes up the middle of the fullback, Milne, for the Michigan defense.
They have huge splits. Unusually large splits in that offensive line.
Ki-Jana Carter. It's Morrison again. Jason Horn on the bottom. Trent Zekowitz. So this is a 29-yarder. And if he's successful, Penn State will have scored on every possession. And he got it. And so at 5:49 to play in the first half, the Nittany Lions lead 16-0.
Running the football.
Tyrone Wheatley is in the backfield, and Todd Collins lets it go to the tight end, Remersma. And Remersma had the first down for Michigan. Ball dropped, picked up by Wheatley, and
blitz. Knocked the ball loose.
Todd Collins throws again down the middle. Again it is good. It's Amani Toomer, number 18. 16-0. Penn State leads. Todd Collins quickly. The ball is caught by Toomer, and he's wrestled to 32. Wheatley is the deep man.
They come.
He got him too. Number 43, Phil Yeboah-Kodie, the senior from Montreal.
And up near the line of scrimmage, the play is not good against this. You had single coverage on the outside and an opportunity to check.
12. Wheatley, single back, Collins throwing. Gotta hurry. Sack. Back at the 46-yard line by Willie Smith. Mike Archie waits for it at the Penn State end, and Baker gets it out. Low kick, and Archie with a fair catch at the Penn State 10-yard line. You've got 1 minute and 33 seconds left to play in the first. Ki-Jana Carter. Out to the Gary Collins lets it go big downfield. Bobby Engram just beyond his reach, incomplete. 3rd down and 8. Kerry Collins throws for Bobby Engram. Depending on the play is Deion Johnson. The passes. He's a wide receiver by trade. Doing the punting. It's a kind of a wobbler. And it takes a Michigan bounce. Comes back upfield after coming out of Boston College last week. Todd Collins has got daylight in front of him. Gets to about midfield, and you got a late flag. It is first down for Michigan at the Penn State 35. Todd Collins on a roll. Has some time with the roll. Has a man. Mercury Hayes out of bounds at the 3-yard try. Trying to get the Wolverines on the scoreboard. It is into the wind. It is good. The half is over. At halftime, it is Penn State 16, Michigan 3, and Michigan will have the opening kickoff to start the second half of play. Michigan getting the opening kickoff to start the second half of play. It is Seth Smith. That's their best starting point.
As you look at the first half, statistically, everything is Penn State, 241 yards to 167. The one turnover by Michigan led to a field goal by Penn State. Time of possession, just about even.
And Todd Collins gives him the ball. And Tyrone Wheatley is not being given much room to run around. Wheatley finds a hole. He's gone. Touchdown.
Collins, 121 yards and a touchdown. Carter, 85 yards on 12 rushes, and the tight end Brady was the leading receiver.
Step up and contain them. That's Freddie Scott in motion. Ball is given to Ki-Jana Carter on a sweep. He took a lick, but he stood up and took it again and picked up 6 yards on the play. Kerry Collins looks one way, goes to Scott on the other side, and Freddie has the first down at the 30. Ki-Jana Carter gets tangled up and goes down.
Likes to slant their linemen, and this time they were slanting to the inside. Zinkowitz from the right side of your screen. Carter sees him, slips a little bit, and goes down. That's an unusual loss for that young man.
By 6. Kerry Collins with good protection goes to the tight end Kyle Brady, and Kyle Brady takes a wallop. You got 4 wideouts, and Kerry Collins rolls out to buy some time. Johnson goes after him. He gets the ball away, and it is incomplete, intended for Chris Campbell to something. Not very well done. Joe Paterno has not found himself a punter. Quickly in motion. And Todd Collins passes away to Toomer. First down at the Penn State 21. Wheatley. Touchdown. Freshman running back. Wind has died down, obviously, because he's just kicking that ball way down the field. And Fletcher gets a welcome.
It was late in the first half that the momentum changed. This was a play that Penn State had scored on, but holding by Conlon 53 brought the touchdown back. They kicked a field goal. The other penalty in the first half was a spearing call on Gelzheiser right here on Collins. This continued the Michigan drive and led to a field goal right before the half. And since the second half has started, the momentum is still with Michigan.
Kerry Collins throws to Mike Archie. He's got a little room across the 20 out to about the 22. That's a
His
pickup.
troops fired up at halftime.
This is Ki-Jana Carter carrying the ball just over the 30. Call it 2nd down and 8. Reverse coming with Bobby Engram. He's the speedster out of South Carolina. And he's all the way to the Michigan 40-yard line. Carter. That's a first down. The running back, Archie, coming toward the bottom of the picture. The ball is thrown to the tight end, Brady. And Kyle Brady with a clutch catch, his 6th of the day, puts Penn State at the Michigan 11.
Look at Brady. The man motioned outside of him. The halfback, number 8, Price, is supposed to be covering him. And the reason he has to cover him is because the defensive back had to go out with the halfback in motion.
Lob to the corner, fullback Whitman, touchdown.
From behind the defense, to receive both wide receivers away, the tight end and fullback, he's working with those 2 players. Throws it over Price, number 8. Thompson was covering the tight end there.
They will throw. Brady, he looks for him, can't find him, goes the other way. Freddie Scott, good.
You just saw 2 great throws. The throw for the touchdown was a touch pass. This, he had to use a little steam, and then a little touch to get it over and in. That's impressive.
Collins has pretty good protection. Gets it off down the middle. Nice catch by Mercury Hayes for a first down. That'll be all right. 24-17. Penn State leads it. Todd Collins pumps it up and lets it fly. Amani Toomer on the run. Can't get to it.
Reverse.
To run a reverse with Mercury Hayes. He got a block on the corner. He's got a first down, and he's out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Yeboah-Kodie stacked up after about a yard. Quickly we go to New York. Napoleon Kaufman, since he was playing at Lompoc High School out in California. He's a good one. This is Yeboah-Kodie. About that. Yep, the illegal push in the back by Michigan. 14 now as the ball comes back to the 43. And pitch it to Yeboah-Kodie. Here they come with a reverse. They fake the double reverse. Seth Smith keeping the ball. Oh, look at this. Yeboah-Kodie. There were 835 media passes issued for this ball game. Baker gets a nice high hanging punt. Archie runs away from it. Oh, and it's out of bounds inside the 1. Ki-Jana Carter. That's almost a first down. Yep. All right, on first down, Kerry Collins gives to Ki-Jana Carter again, and he will be looking at 3rd and 6 on their own 15-yard line. Kerry Collins' pass is incomplete, intended for Bobby Engram, defended by the good starting point for this possession. Todd Collins rolls out, lets it go big for Toomer. He caught it. Second and 9, pitch it to Wheatley. Trying to get outside. And it is Yeboah-Kodie taken down. First
coverage out here to the right.
Pressure coming, dump it off, caught by Foster, the fullback. He did not get in. If they don't get in, they leave Penn State back up on the goal line. That has to be the philosophy here. Penalty flags all over the place as Yeboah-Kodie gets into the end zone. But let's see about the flag. Fletcher. Hamilton will kick it. A good kick. Down to the 4-yard line for Fletcher. Whoa, that's a lick. That's not just a hit. That's a replay yet with 11 and a half minutes. Kerry Collins on a roll. Zinkowitz is after him. Big tackle. Forces the throw. The pass is in. Well, Michigan's had 4 first downs as a result of penalties. There's a pass drilled to the sidelines to Freddie Scott. And Scott's up to the 45-yard line for a first down. There's a running back. This is Ki-Jana Carter. Boy, when he sees a crack, he really gets through it, doesn't he? John Whitman is back in at fullback. Go back to Carter now. And he just keeps on high-stepping through the crowd. Lost the football. Michigan may have it. They do, I'm pretty sure. The ball fell out. It becomes a first down at the 38-yard line, and Kerry Collins is sacked. Jason Horn, 14 now for the Nittany Lions in a 24-24 ball game. Little pitch out to Mike Archie. Got a block. Gets inside the 40 to about the 38. Got it. Throws the ball into the ground. It's an incomplete forward pass, but Kerry Collins showed you one of the great values of being 6'5", 235 pounds. He shook off Deion Johnson, but the Wolverines have had 2 quick touchdowns in the third quarter, and we've had ourselves a whale of a second half. The pitch to Tyrone Wheatley. Line of scrimmage, not quite. Lost the yard. Todd Collins. Under pressure. Whoa, he took a pretty good lick. Willie Smith come over and got her down and 8. Todd Collins rolls to buy time, throws underneath the coverage, throws it in the ground, throws it back.
Get the #1 passer in the country with the #1 offense in scoring and total yards, and they're starting from almost the 50-yard line.
Their own 48 in a 24-24 tie. Ki-Jana Carter behind the line of scrimmage, stops and loses a yard. Kerry Collins for Engram, just a bit too high. Got his finger. Carter. Collins looking for Brady. Goes instead for Engram, and it is incomplete. The ball was not catchable. There were 3, and that's where we are right now. This is Wheatley with the ball, finding his way. 2 of the 3 in the nation. Michigan, #5. Tyrone Wheatley knocked out of bounds.
Come.
Blitz. Ball loose. Michigan covers it. Willie Smith, #52, came like a falling.
He is unblocked. He is an outside linebacker. Wheatley went in motion. The ball almost slips out of his hand before he's hit.
On this exchange of kicks, that's a pretty good punt, however, by Baker. All the way back to the 38-yard line. Mike Archie. And stopped at the 44. The backfield for the Lions. And Kerry Collins fires to the sidelines, and that's out of bounds. Oh, they gave him the catch. He got his foot down, apparently inside. Bobby Engram with a great play. Church are right there looking at it.
I don't know. It looks like it might be in.
It doesn't matter. They called it in.
Yeah, that he could reach that far out, but he made himself tall, as they say.
41-yard line, first down. Ki-Jana Carter steps back in. And he has the ball, and he's on the move. Down to the 15-yard line.
All day, Rivera's #54. Greeley, the center, is 60. 68 there is Johnson. There is a huge hole.
Fullback, nothing to it. John Whitman, second down, 11 from the 16 with Carter back. And he's got it. And he's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Long 11, more like 12. Here's Kerry Collins throwing. Engram, touchdown. Penn State. Bobby Engram broke completely free.
Going to run a post pattern. Now watch as the safety is going to come out of there. When the man goes in motion, the safety comes out, creates a cavity inside. Touchdown, Penn State. The screen, Winters 35 is going to go out with the man in motion. There's a big, huge hole inside. Johnson, the corner, was expecting some help. The ball was thrown a little bit behind Engram.
Knuckleball. Into the end zone. Wheatley shrugs off one tackler. Another one. What a great run. To midfield, Tyrone Wheatley, an incredible effort. 2:26 to play in the ball game. Todd Collins looking to throw it. Goes deep with it. Toomer's out there. No! It through his hand. That was close. Michigan, 2:16 to play, second down and 10 from midfield. Yeboah-Kodie going up the middle. He goes to the 40, and that could be a first down. Didn't make it, or did he? That much. The Lions are just flat hunkering down along that line of scrimmage. Gelzheiser standing right in the middle. Yeboah-Kodie is hit behind the line of scrimmage by the swarming Nittany Lions, and it's fourth down. Yeboah-Kodie was the first man to get through there. Then they have Wisconsin back here. Then Purdue on the road, Minnesota at home, and Ohio State in Columbus. Michigan has what one would consider the tougher schedule. But the point to be made is both these teams have to play at Illinois. Wheatley is back. It is 4th and 2.
3 wide receivers. Penn State is playing run.
Pressure coming. Collins steps up. Now throws. And it is intercepted by Penn State. Brian Miller got the ball.
Quick out call, he would have had it. Penn State is playing run right in here. You got one-on-one on the outside. You just drop back and throw a quick out. Either way, you might have it. Looks like he's looking for the slot receiver. He's looking left. I don't think he could see him because of the pass protection, because it certainly was there immediately.
They trail by 7. Penn State trying to run out the clock. Kerry Collins buying all the time he can buy before he goes into his hook slide and gets the clock running.
No threat of throwing the ball, just wanted to use up some time.
Surprising score. Auburn remains the holder of the longest winning string in the country after their victory today in Gainesville, Florida. Kerry Collins running backwards, killing time. Now the clock is going to roll away. The Penn State faithful all gathered there in that end of the end zone will help toll it off. And Gary Moeller will walk across the field to shake the hand of Joe Paterno as the Penn State Nittany Lions come into Ann Arbor before a crowd of 106,800 and some win the ball game by a score of 31-24. The genuine Chevrolet most valuable players of the game are Ki-Jana Carter of Penn State and Tyrone Wheatley of Michigan. Chevrolet donating $1,000 to each school's general scholarship fund to reward outstanding students for their academic achievements and to help those in financial need. The Big Ten standings now at the conclusion of this ball game look like this. Penn State on top. Purdue holds on to second place after their tie with Wisconsin today. Michigan drops into a 2-1 tie with Indiana, Ohio State, and Illinois.